Global earthquake chain. The year 2025 will be remembered as a year of intense tectonic activity across the Ring of Fire. From Taiwan to Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula and down to the Philippines, massive quakes struck in sequence, revealing how Earth's crust shifts pressure from one region to another like an enormous chain reaction. 1. Taiwan. The first signal. In January 2025, a magnitude 6.4 quake shook southern Taiwan between Tainan and Chiayi. It occurred along the boundary where the Philippine Sea Plate pushes against the Eurasian Plate, one of the most active collision zones on Earth. Over 50 people were injured and thousands of buildings were damaged. A few months later, a magnitude 6.0 earthquake hit the northeast, a reminder that the region's stress had not yet settled. 2. Russia's Kamchatka, the giant awakens. On July 30, 2025, an enormous magnitude 8.8 megathrust earthquake struck off Kamchatka, among the largest ever recorded. The Pacific Plate plunged beneath the Okhotsk Plate, producing 3-meter-high tsunami waves and triggering a series of volcanic eruptions. Volcanoes dormant for centuries suddenly reawakened, a clear sign that deep crust pressures had shifted dramatically. Scientists observed that this event redistributed stress across the entire northern Pacific margin. 3. The Philippines. Twin blows of October 10th. By late September, the tectonic energy began migrating south. On September 30th, a magnitude 6.9 quake struck north of Cebu, along the newly identified Bogo Bay Fault. It was the strongest in that region's history, causing over 70 deaths, more than 1,000 injuries, and billions in damage. Over 10,000 aftershocks followed in the next days. Then came October 10, 2025, when the Philippine Sea Plate violently adjusted again. At 09:43 a.m., a magnitude 7.6 megathrust earthquake hit offshore Davao Oriental, 43 kilometers from Manay. It triggered tsunami warnings, coastal evacuations, and widespread power and communication outages across Mindanao. Barely 3 hours later, at 7:12 p.m., another powerful magnitude 6.9 quake struck the same general region, likely an aftershock or secondary rupture from the earlier event. The 2 October 10th earthquakes, a 7.6 followed by 6.9, demonstrate how one major rupture can instantly redistribute pressure and cause another large slip nearby. 4. Interconnected movements. The domino effect. These quakes are not coincidences. Each major event rebalances tectonic stress along the Ring of Fire, a vast network of subduction zones and fault lines. The Taiwan quakes altered the Philippine Sea Plate's northern boundary. The Kamchatka 8.8 shifted stress southward along the Pacific edge. The Philippine quakes release that accumulated pressure where the plate dives beneath the archipelago. This is the tectonic domino effect, Earth constantly adjusting itself, transferring stress from one point to another, sometimes thousands of kilometers apart. 5. Key takeaways. The Ring of Fire is now in an active phase, with multiple subduction zones moving in sequence. Large earthquakes can awaken volcanoes, as seen after Kamchatka. Preparedness saves lives. We can't predict quakes, but we can be ready. Always keep an earthquake go bag: water, food, flashlight, radio, first aid, documents, and a whistle.